"Should I ask how it's going?" J.D. Wilder asked as he picked up Corrie's empty coffee cup from the counter and made his way to the courtesy table. Corrie gave him a lopsided smile, and he returned a similar one, as the smell of pignon coffee rose from the cup he refilled. "Do you really have to ask?" He shook his head as he filled his thermal cup and brought both back to the counter. The fact that both coffee pots, one with pignon coffee, the other with regular, as well as the platters of banana bread slices and blueberry muffins were still almost full at nearly 8 in the morning, told the story. He took a sip of his coffee and sighed. "No new reservations?" "Nope," she said. "Lots of inquiries, but once people hear about the fire restrictions, not to mention that the Forest Service has shut down hiking trails and prohibited off-road vehicle use, they change their minds. Even the skiers and snowboarders aren't making the trip, since the resort only has a few trails open. They take their business north up to Taos and Red River in Colorado. This has to be the worst drought we've had in years." She grimaced as a stiff gust of wind rattled the windows, prompting her dog, Renfro, to stir from sleep and let out a whimper. Oliver, her black and gray tabby, was curled up moodily on the black lab's back. Their earlier trip outside to take care of business had been quicker than usual, since neither pet liked the icy wind. "I don't think people understand how dangerous it is when the wind is kicking up like this, even in the wintertime. It wouldn't take much for a fire to start and spread." J.D. nodded. During one of his exploratory rides through the mountains around Bonnie and Lincoln counties, he had seen the devastation wrought by the Little Bear Fire that burned for nearly 2 months in 2012 and destroyed over 44,000 acres. It would be decades before the forest recovered from the damage. He could understand why the Forest Service and the people in Lincoln and Bonnie counties were worried about the dry, windy conditions. Though no lives were lost in the Little Bear Fire, people lost their homes, and entire communities were threatened. However, it was a bitter pill to swallow that the measures implemented to lessen the fire danger also lessened the number of visitors to the area. Visitors that provided the income and livelihood of many business owners in Bonnie and Ruidoso. "So, how many guests do you have right now?" he asked. "Besides you?" she said dryly. "Only one that's actually staying here. My 3 year-round guests have all taken off for warmer climates, even the Westlakes. I was fortunate that they opted to leave their RVs here, so I'm still collecting rent from them. Then I've got the guy that's been here a week, and I think he's getting ready to take off too. He didn't even come in for coffee today," she added glumly.